It's day number 13 of 30 and 30, and I got up this morning. I had footage shot of us hauling tractors and doing stuff, and as you know, we've been on the road a lot with the diesel truck here lately. We've been all over Middle Tennessee hauling cattle and hauling goats and hauling hogs, and you can check out those videos if you want to. I'll put some cards up here on the screen. But we were driving today, and one of the injectors went out on the truck, and the truck goes, but it's not like, you know, it ain't got the power it had. It's running on one less injector. And we're supposed to go to a cattle clinic for the rest of the week, and it's frustrating. It's kind of been a frustrating week. We had some good stuff happen. We got to do some cool stuff, but it's been a kind of frustrating week. This weather, it's been raining. It's also been beautiful, I'll give you that. But it's been a trying week, just to be honest with you. Had a lot of stuff happen, and the injector going out on the truck does not add to it or make it any better. So we got to leave tomorrow, and now I'm faced with the decision of A, buying a new truck. Don't want to do that. Do not want to buy a new truck or a new to me truck. I wouldn't buy a brand new truck. Not happening. Because quite frankly, I don't have the money for it. B, not going to the cattle clinic, and it's a big deal for us. That's a big deal. So I really don't want to do that. Or C, ooh, lightning, look at this. Well, you saw it, didn't you? Is it not gonna make any sound? Did it get me? Did it kill me just then? Okay, there it is. Man, it looked like it was a lot closer than that. Okay, option C is drive the truck and pray to God that we don't break down. Now, the clinic's on the other side of the state, so I mean, I guess we could borrow a truck from somebody, but it's not happening. I'm not going to rent one, because you're not going to find a gooseneck rental truck, you know. And I'm not going to ask somebody else to borrow their truck to haul cattle across the state. Don't want to do that neither. So I'm kind of forced to figure out what I need to do. And I'm going to shoot you straight on this one, okay? So sometimes when you get in these positions, you feel like your hand is forced to do something, like you have to make a decision. Like, okay, don't have any choice. Before I think about it, I need to go, boom, do something. And the truth is, in some situations, you just need to act, okay? Somebody's drowning, you don't need to think about it. You need to get in and get them, okay? You need to throw them the rope, all right? But sometimes you find yourself in situations where you think that you need to act, but really what you need to do is take a deep breath, figuratively. I did it, you know, for the video, but you need to figuratively, let me think about this. Yeah, figuratively. You need to figuratively take a breath, slow down, stop, and think about what's going on. You don't need to act. Sometimes the best thing to do in the middle of fury is to stop and reflect. Stop and think. If you make a decision that goes against your core values, that you're not going to be able to sleep with, and that you're going to regret if you do sleep the next day, you don't need to make the decision. Regardless of the pain it causes, the thing that you miss out on, or whatever it is, you know, regardless of the consequences. Because often, the consequences that actually occur are way less destructive or intrusive or or harmful than what actually happens. Our idea of the thing is worse. You see, our idea of what could happen is worse than what actually does happen. And let me tell you how you figure that out. You just figure that out by living and not panicking. Think about Jesus out in the boat with all the disciples, and what did they do? They were panicking, thinking that they were going to die. And what was Jesus doing? He was sleeping like a baby. Yes, he did get up and address the situation, but he didn't get excited. He woke up and said, "Peace, be still." And the situation was resolved. Didn't panic, didn't do anything. And I say to you this, that if you go into a situation and you act out of hand, if you do something that you wouldn't normally do, or make a decision you wouldn't normally make because you're panicking, it's a lack of faith. And you got to pray for it. Say, "Lord, I know that you're going to guide me through this. I trust you." And then let him guide you through it. And more often than not, honestly, I mean this, more often than not, the thing that you thought was going to be a thing ain't even a thing. Nothing comes of it. So, I hope that you don't think I'm yelling at you. It's raining really hard. I'm out here in the greenhouse, it's storming and stuff, but I do feel strongly about this. I hope that it helps you. Maybe it doesn't help you today, but store it in here for later. And if you don't think that things are going to work out, they will. Woo! They will. They will work out. You just got to trust in God. And I need to get in the house because I'm fixing to get hit by lightning. Hit the subscribe button. See you tomorrow.